we're here. We're finally here. Okay, now let's get Dawn added, okay? Who's here? Who's here? Okay, if you're here, say hi. And we are so sorry, okay? Don't hate us. We're so sorry. If you're just meeting us for the first time, we have a book we're writing. It's about everything that goes wrong in our lives, and we are many chapters in. Okay, good. Here comes Dawn. We have liftoff, people. Adding. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, my gosh. Yay. Sandra. We're Stephanie.
We're so sorry.
We're so sorry.
Guys.
I have to tell you guys that I have a shirt, actually. I was just telling them about the book we're writing.
Oh, bad.
About all the things that go wrong and how we're many chapters in. Also, I have a shirt that says professionally unprofessional.
That sums it up pretty well. But you guys are here now, and we're excited.
We're so excited. I kind of have the flu and I'm on the brink of death, but I love you so much, all of you, and I love this whole thing so much that I was like, power through. It's happening.
You don't look sick. You look amazing, as usual.
Well, thank you. Okay, if you guys are here and you're watching live, will you please let us know you're here and tell us where you're tuning in from. If you are watching on the replay, because a lot of you guys will watch this on the replay, comment replay and also tell us where you're tuning in from, and stay and hang out and comment, because we always reply to people in the replay, and we still want you to feel like you were here with us, because you are here with us. And we'll talk about the prizes in a second, but you are totally eligible for the prizes as long as you watch this before 9:24 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Okay, everybody good? Okay, so tell us where you're tuning in from.
Seriously, everyone I know is sick right now.
Alex, you're from Tallahassee. I'm in Florida. Okay. We had a lot of questions about why we named the group You Can Sit With Us. Who knows what movie that's a reference from? Anybody? I shouldn't know. I'm too old to know that.
No, it's really only one of the best movies ever, though. I'm not ashamed of it. I love it.
Ever. Okay. So we named the group You Can Sit With Us because we really wanted you from the get-go, like from your first, if this is the first time you've ever met us or seen us or heard anything about our team, we wanted you guys to know, like from the start, kind of who we are and what we're about. And no, it's not Lindsay Lohan movies. Maybe.
Just a little.
But a little bit. But we really wanted you guys to know and feel like how inclusive and loving and supportive our team is, and for everyone to know that like you can sit with us. We are all in this together. Like there is a place for you no matter who you are, where you are, how old you are, what you look like, whatever. Like this is your home. Okay, and this is where you belong. This is the tribe, the community that you guys belong to, and we want you to be here and to be a part of this with us. And so that's why we called it, yeah, Nicole, me. That's why we called it You Can Sit With Us instead of You Can't Sit With Us, because we want you to be a part of this with us so bad. This has been such a blessing and such an incredible part of our lives that we want everybody else in on it.
Yeah. Right. Yes, for sure. Okay, you guys, so the timing of this group is like, it honestly could not be more perfect. Okay, so not only are there amazing prizes to win, because that may have been what got you guys in here to begin with, but you know, in case you missed it, Gucci belt, Roomba, we've got Madewell gift cards. I mean, $1,500 worth of stuff, right? So we've got that. Plus, if you haven't seen already, we have a January promo. So you get automatically a $55 retail credit. So that's good. And then the third thing, if you didn't see already, is that we have been working really hard and we have made basically what's a business in a box. Okay, so we take all of the guesswork, all of the things that really kind of overwhelm you when you don't know what to start, when you're kind of beginning a new opportunity, and we have done it for you. We've taken like the best things that we have done and to build our business and be successful, and we've packaged it all up nice and cute and made it into a 30-day thing to do for 15 minutes for 30 days to make $500. So we've got those 3 things that honestly makes this like the best time ever to join us in this. So
ever. Okay, wait, we need to introduce ourselves. We didn't even introduce ourselves. Okay. So we'll just tell you like briefly a little bit about ourselves because we don't want to waste your time. But we don't want to spend your time talking about us. But just so you know who you're talking to. My name is Hillary Rosenhan. I have been a distributor with SeneGence for 2.5 years. Best 2.5 years of my life. Don't tell my husband. Anyway. And I really, honestly, I signed up because, well, we lived in Southern California, and if you're from California, you always need more income, right? And I honestly just had a goal of making like $200 a month. But this is where I was at. I had 3 very, very, very small children who were with me all day long. Okay. Nobody was school age yet. So they were with me all day long. So while we needed more money, it didn't make sense for me to work outside of the home because we would have literally been working for me to put them in daycare. Also, I was a teacher in my former life, and all I have ever, if I talk about this too much, I'll cry, but all I've ever wanted to do is be a mom. Like that is my number 1, numero uno, first priority. And I left teaching to have children and be home with them. So like that was like a non-negotiable for me. So I needed to make money. Like that was also a non-negotiable because those bills were coming. I needed to make money, but I also like could not leave my house. And what's funny is Dawn was also a teacher and we didn't even know each other then.
Oh yeah.
So tell them a little bit about your
background. So yeah, I was a teacher for 7 years also. Before I had my kids, got married. And as soon as I had my first kid, we scrimped and saved and sacrificed so that I could stay home with them too. Because just like Hillary, it was like really important for me to just try to be there full time for them. So I'd been through that, got all of my kids somewhat grown. My last one, I have 3 kids. My last one, oh, did I say my name? My name's Dawn Lombardi. Sorry, I missed that part. I am from California. Hillary left me. She used to live close to me and left me to go to Florida. So I had 3 kids. My youngest had just gone into kindergarten. And we had enough money where we lived comfortably, but there just was never anything extra, like for that kind of fun trip that you wanted to do, or we definitely had not planned for retirement at all. My husband had his own business too that was always like up and down all the time. And so there really wasn't a lot of like security and stability. And so I was debating whether I was going to go back to teaching full time or, you know, what I was going to do. And this is literally right when this kind of fell into my lap. And yeah, so pretty much Hillary and I are like the perfect example of how this business can look like any person from anywhere, any background, and still be successful. Because if you look at Hillary, right? Like look at Hillary right now, she's like, has perfect makeup, her eye makeup, her lipstick, right? From the second I met Hillary, she always has looked like this. Okay, so I knew her for probably almost 2 years and I never once saw her without lipstick on, right? So you look at Hillary and you're like, oh my gosh, this girl was made to sell makeup, right? So here's me, I'm 40. And for me, all I really cared with was like some mascara, maybe some foundation, lip gloss, out the door, okay? So for me, I would never in a million years have been like, oh yes, I'm gonna go and sell makeup because I'm so good at putting it on and I know so much about it. Like, this is my calling in life, right? No. Okay, so that's why when this opportunity first came to me, I was just like, it didn't even occur to me that this would be something that I would try. Like, never, 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 never. But it's crazy because sometimes life has a funny way of putting opportunities and things in your path when you aren't looking for them. And I honestly feel like that was this for me. Like, I needed something. I wasn't actively looking for it, but this has been like life-changing opportunity. So.
And I feel like honestly for me, and I'll speak for you too, because we've talked about this lots of times, that I like fought this. Like, I was like, no, this is not happening. And we actually had a mutual friends will say, in the same kind of industry. And a lot of like the tactics and things that they were using were so off-putting to me that I was like, never, like, I will literally never do that. Yes, I need money. No, I don't want to leave the house, but I'm not doing that. And in fact, I'm in 1,000,000,001 mom groups. I really am. I don't know. I love them. I like hearing about other people's kids' rashes, I guess. Anyway, I'm in a billion mom groups, and it's like every day I see somebody say that. You know, they have this, just like me, it's exactly like me, this list of demands of like, I need this, this, and this, and this, this, but don't talk to me about network marketing. Okay, that was me, like, to a T. But Dawn actually, Dawn's, like she said, neither of us had ever done anything like this, but she's actually like really business savvy. And so she called me and she was like, okay, like, this is the comp plan. I showed it to my husband and he was like, well, you have to do this. So it was like this like inner battle where we were like, okay, if we're doing this, because the comp plan is undeniable. Like, our comp plan is so good that it was like, oh my gosh, we have to do this. But we were like, we're doing this.
Coupled with that is the fact that, like, literally everyone who tried on our makeup was obsessed with this. You didn't even have to be salesy. Like, everyone just loved it. So I was like, they love it, and people are making lots of money doing it. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
So we were like, okay, if we're doing this though, in fact, we like dubbed ourselves the anti-MLM girls, which now I want to kick myself because we were so short-sighted and dumb, but thank goodness we snapped out of it. But we were like, okay, if we're doing this though, we're doing this like on our own terms, and we're going to do this in a very like modern way of social selling where we're not turning off our family and friends. We're not making people avoid us in the hallway at church. We're going to do this in a way where we're just sharing, which is what we're already doing. We're already on social media looking at what other people's kids did the day before. And so we're going to make this like a natural extension of that. And that's really what our team teaches and trains, is a very like modern way of social selling. So do not think about like your Aunt Susie who sells Tupperware. Okay. This is not Aunt Susie selling Tupperware.
Okay. But I honestly feel like it's a testament because, you know, she and I have both been able to be successful. We totally have different skill sets. We, like, for all intents and purposes, are just the most regular moms ever. Like, we don't have any special skills in particular, you know, like, neither of us were bloggers with big backgrounds and like huge on social media. Like, I don't know, like, we really didn't have anything other than the fact that we were ourselves, and we, like, from the beginnings kind of started this up doing that. And if we have a team of like 3,000 people that,
hey, if you're here from our team right now, will you write the word team in the comments? Yes. Let's see who's here.
Yes, write team.
To see all the fun people on our team.
I want you to know, if you have a job outside of SeneGence, and if that's a mother to, like, write what you do right now, because we have such a good mix of all different kinds of people from all across the country, some in other countries. And we have like lawyers, doctors, we have yoga teachers, we have, you know, teachers, lots of teachers, and, you know, some people who actually are makeup artists or hairdressers or things like that. But we really just have such a hodgepodge of people, but everyone has the same goal, you know, to try to be successful and support each other. And so it just works. It's a testament to me that it doesn't matter who you are or where you came from, that everybody has the same opportunity to do well here. Okay. Yeah. So the best part of this whole thing, this whole event, is that we created this 30-day, 15-minute. So like 15 minutes is all, every single day for 30 days. And if you do what we say, then we can almost guarantee you that you're going to make $500. And I think that is very conservative, because you can make a whole lot more than that. Okay. And these aren't things that we're just like coming off the cuff with, like making up. Okay. These are actual posts that we've used. These are actual tools that we've used for following up, and all the business tools that you need that we feel like have made us successful. We're kind of like packaging it all up and are giving it to you as like an incentive for joining us in this group, because this is exclusive, you guys. No other teams in SeneGence have that. Like, we just created this right now, and we're so excited because we can share it with the rest of our team and just continue to grow, with everyone having a really good place to start with. Because at least for me, I had never done anything like this before, and I just felt so overwhelmed that I wouldn't know what to do, or I would fail, or whatever. So this kind of takes that away and gives you like, okay, like, if nothing else, I will do these things and I will be okay for 30 days. Like, this gives you a good place to start. So.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just forgot this last part. So I was just going to say, so like I said, these are tools and actual things that we have used personally. And I just wanted to kind of let you know, if you don't know anything about our team, everyone works so hard and they are good at what they do. And in the last year, we were able to sell $20 million worth of makeup. Okay, so even saying that out loud, that just like blows my mind every time I think about it. Yeah. But it's all just the efforts of a lot of people doing lots of little things. And these are the things that we're giving you right now. So, you know, if we as a team were able to do that last year, you can do that. We all can do that together again. So it's exciting.
Yeah. The really cool thing is it's seriously like plug in, go. These are like proven posts, content that we've used to sell products, to build our team. So yeah, it's good stuff. Okay. So we need to talk about what is SeneGence, who is SeneGence, and what is different about SeneGence. So SeneGence has actually been around for 20 years. Even though you may have just heard about it recently, or you might not even have heard of it recently, it still blows me away that like everywhere I go, people are like, Sena what? What's that?
And most people don't know how to say it. They're like, SeneGence?
yeah. They're like,
my mom.
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
She does. She still can't say
so, it. Well, whatever. Okay, so it's been 20 years, right, that SeneGence has been around, but it really didn't take off until like 2016-ish, thanks to social media and a bunch of beauty bloggers, which is how I heard about it. And you might even only know, maybe you've only heard of Lip Sense, but we actually have a full cosmetic line, a full skincare line. What's super exciting is our new hair care line. There's men's products coming. Like we actually have this, like, it's like a whole huge product list. It was started by, this is what I love so much. Like, I don't know. Our CEO is our founder. Her name is Joni Rogers. She started the company as a single mom out of a trailer with 6 Lip Sense colors to start. And so what I love so much is that her whole mission, I love that it's a company run by women, founded by women. I mean, we welcome men too. If you've got some men, bring them on. They can sell lipstick. But I love that so much. And her whole mission, like her mission in life, is to empower women to help support their families or even be like the sole provider of their families. And I'll tell you guys in a little bit kind of why that resonates with me so deeply now, but it's just such a cool thing to be a female company. So the other thing that I think is really cool about SeneGence, which is after 20 years, we own the rights to all of our manufacturing and our formulas, and we're completely debt free. That literally didn't, I mean, I would hear that all the time and think, yeah, that's great. Until recently, when I read in the news about a few different companies who are being sued by manufacturers for huge amounts of money because they don't own their own manufacturing rights and stuff. And I realized, oh my gosh, that can't happen to us. That cannot happen to us. So it's exciting to be in this female-run company that's totally so stable, like ain't going nowhere. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, I was working with a couple direct sales consultants, and by consultants I don't mean like distributors for a company. I mean these are outside contractors that network marketing companies or MLM companies bring in to help them kind of figure out their workflow processes, comp plans, etc. And so as I was talking to them, they said, because I was kind of, I was talking about how my business is going, this and that, and they were like, they said they're in Utah. They said we work with 437 different network marketing companies, and they were like, with confidence we can tell you that you are in the very, very best spot, and this is why. Okay, I've already told my team this, so if you're hearing this again, it's still like so powerful to me. They said, first of all, these are guys, okay, they're dudes, so these were their exact words. Your products are quote unquote not crappy. What they really meant is your products are amazing, but they really are unique. You cannot get them anywhere else. Like there is not a lipstick at Target or Ulta or whatever that compares. Our products are totally unique. Part of what sets them apart is they're all anti-aging. So it's not just makeup, but it's actually doing something, which is like, I feel like, duh, why did they have that requirement for my makeup before? My makeup should be doing something to me other than making me not look like I have the flu right now. It should be working for you. Okay, so they said your products are not crappy. They said number 2, your comp plan is literally unmatched. They were like, this is what we do for a living. We go through comp plans, and they were like, I don't know how they're making money. Like your comp plan first of all, it's very, very, very simple and straightforward. It's posted in one of the albums. So if you haven't had a chance to look at it. It's very simple. It's not one of these like, okay, I put this person under that leg and that person under this leg. As far as like a team structure. And they said, and the third thing is that you have the least restrictive environment, meaning there are a lot of companies that restrict like what you can put out in terms of marketing, whether or not you're allowed to use their name, what can you use for graphics, how are you allowed to collect payment. Like this is and these were their words, this is the purest form of entrepreneurship. It's literally owning your own business, because they're like, you do you, like, you collect payment how you want to, you advertise how you want to, like, this is for you. And so after I talked to them, I was like, yes. I mean, it was sort of a happy accident. I ended up with SeneGence because I didn't know what I was doing, but thank goodness someone was looking out for me. And then not long before that, I had read an article in Forbes magazine. I mean, usually I read Us magazine, I'm not gonna lie, but I did come across this in Forbes, and it said, if you are thinking of joining a direct sales, network marketing, MLM, social selling, there are a bunch of names for it, right? It's all the same thing, company, there are 2 things that you should be looking for. That would make it like the most opportune primo time to get in. Okay, so they said the first is in the middle of a global expansion, and the second is when new products are being released. And I instantly was like, ding, ding, ding. Okay, we opened in New Zealand yesterday. And in 2018, we opened in Mexico, Puerto Rico. We opened in Hong Kong in March, and we're already in Australia, Canada. We are slated to be open in 25 countries by 2020. So in 2 years. Wait, it's 2018. By the end of 2020. So yeah, within 2 years. And since April, we have had multiple new products released every single month, and they're scheduled out all the way to 2024. So if in terms of like, why now, I want you to think about like, what would it have been like to get in on like Facebook or Netflix or Chick-fil-A at the beginning? That's what this is right now. And I think people sometimes look at it like, well, it's been around for 20 years. But the awesome thing is it's a stable company that's been around for 20 years. That's just now reaching momentum, which is super unique and unusual.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Okay, so when she was saying like it was kind of freakish that we ended up joining this, because neither one of us had ever done any direct sales ever before, like never. And so all I knew is that people were being successful, and I was like, oh, that's great. But like fast forward 2 years, now I've had the opportunity to look at all these other companies, and I'm so happy that I landed here, because honestly, the potential to make money doesn't exist anywhere else like here. Like if you're willing to work for it, like the sky is literally the limit for you. Like there are no limitations on you, how many people you can have join with you. Like they literally don't put any cap on the growth that you can have if you want it. Okay, so you're probably wondering like, how do I even make money in this? Like, how does this work? Okay, so I'm gonna make it very, very simple for you, because it really is like, the whole business plan is very simple. Okay, so you buy your products at up to 50% off, you turn around, you sell them for full price, and then you're making 100% profit on that. And then if you decide that you want to build a team, you're going to make 10% on every girl that joins you. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now it sounds really simple, but that's what's so beautiful about it, is it really is, however it is that you want to turn around and sell it or whatever, but making 100% profit, 50% profit, you know, on things that you buy, that's one of those things that really doesn't exist anywhere else. Like I cannot find one company where you can make 100% profit on a product, like 50%. Like some will go up to 25, 30. I have never seen one that is 50%. So if you know of one, like you tell me, because I cannot.
And we are stalkers and moles.
Yeah.
So we look all the time.
Okay. So I never really knew about the magic of residual income. I didn't really know what that meant. You hear that word kind of bounced around a lot. What does that even mean to like have residual income? So to break it down, it pretty much just means that it's when you're getting paid when you have physically stopped working. So let's say like you're working a 9 to 5, you clock out, you go home to your family, you're not making any more money, right? You're getting paid hourly, or maybe you get paid salary, but there's a cap of like what you're making, right? So what residual income means is that after I have clocked out, when I'm eating dinner with my family, if we're taking a week's vacation, if we're doing this or that, then that means that you're still getting paid, you're still having progress in your business, even when you're not physically at your desk or, you know, physically doing your job at that time. And that, I didn't really understand what that means for your life until I really kind of got into this business a little bit further. So let's see here. So a lot of people say, you know what, but I don't have a huge network of people. Like I barely even go out of my house. I see like whoever's at the pickup line or whatever. Like I don't have like hundreds of people I'm seeing all the time. Like how is this going to work for me? Okay. So like I said before, I did not have that. Hillary probably had a little bit more Facebook friends than her, because she's much more social than I am. But if you only know a couple of people, you probably even know people who are more social and outgoing than you. So it really, it doesn't matter. So like, I know a few people, I share it with them. They know a few people, they share it with them. And you guys, it's crazy how that duplication works, and it starts to grow and grow. And before you know it, you have like an organization and a team of people that you would never have known before. Like that, it has become like my favorite part of this whole thing is these relationships and these friendships that you make, you know, in building this. And I was shy. Like I never wanted to feel like I was forcing anyone to do anything. You know, I don't want to like feel icky and be like, I'm messaging all these people and be like, I have this opportunity for you that you should do, right? I mean, no one wants to feel like they're bugging their friends. But what this does is it basically is just like, okay, I love this lipstick. Like you, just like you share your favorite dry shampoo or anything else, you can just share about stuff, right? And so you share about a couple of things that you like in your life, or they ask you, you just in casual conversation, and then now, you know, you're sharing, and then they join you, and because you're having fun, you're excited, and then they have friends that join them, and then before you know it, you have 3,000 people who we would never ever in life have met them if it weren't for like this business. And that makes me sad because I think about these people that I love, like that will be my friends for my entire life, and missing out on that would have made me like, would have changed my life. So so I want to tell you
You're
guys,
gonna cry.
no, it's true though. I really mean it. Like I love having that connection with other women, and you know, being supportive. And you know, some people don't really need that, but for me, like I connect with that, and it makes my life so much better. So in talking about residual income, I kind of want to tell you a little bit of story, because when we first started kind of being successful, we were able to do some things and you know, make a little bit of money and pay off debt and stuff like that. But it wasn't until last month when I truly got like a testimony of what residual income can mean for you, like in your life. Okay, so December was a really, really hard month for us. Okay, so so I had lost. Am I crying in front of a million people? Okay, I'm sorry. So I lost my mother-in-law like the first couple days of December. I didn't think I was gonna cry, you guys. Sorry, now you see like what a baby I am. But it was very hard. We lost somebody else in our family that month. And you guys, like, throwing a funeral is like throwing a wedding. I mean, we had people coming in from all different states. Like, it was just so much, and I had to be with my family. Like, I had to be there for them. I had to do all these things, and to have a business that was built for a time when life makes you do certain things, and to be getting income and be having like this residual income that I never really had a true like understanding and appreciation for until like I had this happen to me, and I was forced to step away from my business. And it allows you to take time when you need it. You know, it's pretty great. And I think Hillary has like almost the same story that happened right around the same time.
Yeah, it's interesting because well, actually, and I remember talking to you in December, and you were like, I feel so bad about this, and I'm stuck doing this, and obviously grieving. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is why we do this business. Like, that's why we chose this. That's why you've worked so hard for so long, so that you have that for you and for your family. And it's seriously just such an amazing benefit. But some of you guys, if you're on my team, you already know this, and a lot of my friends already know this, but my husband is a federal law enforcement, and obviously we all know the government is currently shut down. Super fun. And it's funny because I think back to 2 years ago when I signed up, and I was like, if I could just make like $200, that would like really open things up for us. And then like my stretch dream was like $500, right? And I think about that 2 years ago, and had I known that 2.5 years later that my income with my little lipstick business would be completely supporting my family, because it's the only income we have coming in right now, and that's what's feeding my children, putting a roof over my head. And for the last 2 years, it's been like just the best feeling to be able to offer that support to my husband, who's shouldered the burden of being the sole provider for us for so long. Yeah. And I think that has probably been the most rewarding part of all of this for me. But it really like came to a head this month, and I realized how like remarkable that is to have this. And I'm home with my kids. Like, I don't go anywhere. I don't leave. I mean, it is a good excuse for girls' nights, I'm not gonna lie. You can be like, it's for business, honey. But I'm home with my kids and able to provide for my family. And it has just been like, this is why I do this. That's what this is all about. This is about giving women an opportunity to provide, to help, to support their families. And I'm so grateful for it. I will say this though. This is very much like a sort of a choose your own adventure kind of business. Okay. You don't have to blow it out of the water if you don't want to.
Pause for a second. So she and I work this business full time. Like this is what we do, like nothing else. So it's important to realize that, but like we literally do this every day and we work it like a full-time business. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Although it doesn't feel like a business to me because I like genuinely have so much fun doing it. I could not always say that about teaching 5th graders, but moving on. Okay. But this is not something that you have to do the way that we do. The opportunity is like wide open for you if you want to make a career of this and to make life-changing income for your family, wide open. But we have so many people on our team who have other things that they love so much and other things that are so rewarding for them, and they want to add this and they want to pay for their kids' braces or groceries or gas or just fun money that they can spend it in the hearth and hand section at Target and nobody will question what they came home with. And that is totally okay. I mean, it's more than okay. We love it. Bring it on. And we have trainings for both. Okay, so we offer support for both. If you want to like, go to the next level, we got you. If you want this to be a fun addition, well, I mean, that's still a fun addition to your life. But if you want this to be a fun addition to other stuff that you have going on, a hobby or an outlet or a way to stay connected to other women and feel like you're part of a community. Oh yeah, or get a discount on your hot pink lips. That works too, okay? So it's choose your own adventure. You do with it what you want to do with it, and that's what's so great. We don't have auto ship. We don't have monthly minimums. So you're not forced to do anything you don't want to do, and you will never, ever, ever get pressure from anybody about making it bigger, faster, whatever. It's you do you, boo.
Okay. So I mentioned that SeneGence has a promo for $55 credits, but we failed to mention that what it takes to actually get started in this business. Okay. So to sign up to be a distributor for SeneGence, it costs $55. And you guys, that is another thing that I have never seen in any other company is such a low entry point. Okay. It's always hundreds of dollars. Okay. And so it's basically $55. And so if you think about, this opportunity that you have in front of you where you can make a little or a lot and pay $55 to get started, plus you get $55 of free makeup, just for signing up. I mean, your risk is about this big, right? So if you compare that to any other business that you were going to start, I mean, you're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to do almost anything, plus a lot of debt and loans. And okay, so I'm sure that there's a lot of people who are like me who like when you're coming in tonight, you just wanted to win a Roomba, right? So now you're like kind of thinking, okay, well maybe, but I don't know, like I'm kind of scared. But you guys, $55, and you probably, if you're here, you already buy that makeup anyway. So you almost are like balanced out, and you don't really have much to lose. But like, what if it was amazing? What if all your friends loved it? What if you loved it and you had so much fun doing it? Like, but if you have even like this tiny little like thing in the back of your head being like, maybe, like, could I? Like, what? Will my husband kill me? Then you should just try it. Like, again, there's no pressure to do anything like specific. So I say go for it and dabble, right? This is about as low risk of anything that you're ever going to get in your life. So, I mean, go big. I mean, not even go big, just go for it. Yeah.
Just go for it. Okay, wait. There are a couple things I still want to talk about.
We're almost done.
Some objections.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're almost done. Okay, don't leave. And we still have to tell you how you win the prizes, so you can't go anywhere. We're holding you hostage.
Is that why they're still all here?
Possible. Yeah, they're like, give me that Gucci belt. Okay, I just want to talk about a couple of things that I hear from people when they're like, I want to start the business, but, okay? And the one that I relate to the most is I want to start the business, but I don't have time. But my plate is full, but I have all these little kids at home, or I have another full-time job, or I have this, I have that. That is why this 30-day business in a box is so valuable, like so valuable. Remember, it's exclusive to our team. Do I sound like I'm on QVC? Because I kind of wanted to. Anyways, it is totally exclusive to our team. So 15 minutes, you guys. I know you don't practice scroll control either. I know you were looking at Facebook like I was earlier and ended up on puppy videos. Sorry. You have 15 minutes in your day. It's just a matter of using those 15 minutes differently. And the really cool thing is, like we said before, this is content. This is copy paste. This is plug in your picture post. Like we've taken the posts that have worked for us, the messages that have worked for us, all of the strategies that we've used that have worked for us to build the business we have and sell thousands of dollars of product a month and teach teams that have sold millions of dollars and yada, yada, yada. It's all wrapped up in this little box, 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes. So you do have the time.
Yeah. And the other thing that people always tell me is that, like, I'm not like you. Like, I'm not outgoing. I could never do a live video. I could never, you guys, if you want some entertainment, I want you to go back. Oh, well, it's my first, like, lipstick group that I make. But go back to my first video. I'm not even kidding you. I filmed it at least 30 times. And it is still horrific. When I go back and watch it, it's just, like, so embarrassing. If you would have seen my Facebook profile before this business, you would not have seen me there. I'm like a ghost. I have my kids there. If you thought that I was going to take a selfie of myself, like, no, that is not going to happen.
Nope.
Okay. I cannot reiterate this as much, like, or anymore, I guess I should say. Okay, you guys. So self-confidence. You think that people are, like, born with that, but it actually just comes from practicing, taking one little baby step, doing one little thing. Because again, we've been doing this for 2.5 years. Okay. So we're like,
and we're still
beyond caring, because clearly at the beginning of this, we have no idea what we're doing. Most of the time, you can ask people on our team, we're like a mess, right? But here's the thing, is that we just do it. Like, we just go out there and we just try, okay? And so that's what you do. So if you don't feel like you already could go out and talk to, 200 people on a live video right now, like, I would have said, hell no. I'm sorry, and I don't even say that, but I would never have thought that I would do that. But here's the thing that is beautiful. And even some of the testimonials that I saw in this group before is that doing those things that are just a little bit outside of your comfort zone is what makes you grow. And what makes you feel proud of yourself and, like, be, change. And so if you have a goal of maybe wanting to do that a little bit more, it's crazy how those things can change. And honestly, like, and you think about your audience, right? You've got your friends, your family, your Aunt Susan, and you're like, I got this lipstick. You guys, it's crazy. I don't really know how to put it on, but I'm going to do it for you in front of this video, right? Do you think that they're like, ew, she doesn't know what she's doing. Oh my gosh. No, you guys, they love you. You're out there putting yourself out there. And honestly, most people are jealous of that. They're like, man, I wish that I could do that, right? So where we feel like everyone's judging us or criticizing us, for the most part, everyone is just rooting you on, okay? So, like, if you don't have self-confidence, like I said before, I barely ever wore makeup before, and just learning these new skills and, enhancing features, and it's like, I've loved it now. It's something that I've grown to love, and I do feel more confident, and I love helping other people. Like, when you put makeup on them and you see them, like, wear things that look good on them, because most people don't know what to do. You give them these, like, seriously amazing products, these great skincare, and then you see them look in the mirror and they feel pretty and they feel good about themselves. You guys, that is what this is about. Like, it's about you doing better, you helping other people do better, like, making them feel good. Like, this is all about pouring into everybody, and it's just, like, the best case scenario. Like, I love it. And I would never have said that. Like, I wouldn't say I love makeup and I want to have a makeup company. No, but here it is, and I'm obsessed. Like, I love it.
You know what? When I signed up, I told Dawn, she was like, you have to do a live video. And I was like, that is never happening. Like, I will literally never. And she was like, no, you have to. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, it's not.
I'm like, if I have to do it, you have to do it.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I will do this, but I'm never posting a live video. Like, it's never going to happen. And now I mean, I went live one day in a customer group, and I had sunglasses on, and then they'd come from the bottom of my purse. And they had, as I'm live, people are like, what's that on your sunglasses? It was a pair of eyelashes stuck to the side. It's fine. But you know what? I actually think the less perfect you are, the more relatable and more successful you are in this business.
It's so true.
Because the vast majority of women, none of us are perfect. And that's what people relate to. They relate to real. They don't relate to you too.
And I feel like now more than ever, because I think there was a little time where like everything was perfect, like everyone's lives were perfect, but I feel like it's going the other direction, and I love it. I'm so glad. Okay, so
and think about what you would have missed out on if you had let your fears stop you from even trying.
And it scares me actually to think about how different my life would be at this point. So we just want to kind of wrap up a few things, tell you some of the other little bonuses that you can get through SeneGence. So of course, you know, selling products and making commissions off your team, those are like the number one, but there also are a lot of other fun incentives and benefits that you can get by being part of this company. So you can earn free all expense trips to exotic locations that are like all paid for. I mean, we've been to like Costa Rica, and where else have we been? Cabo, and like, cruise, like all these different things, right? So fun. Okay, and then you can earn a car that's paid for by SeneGence every month, whatever car you choose, as long as it's blue. And you also can earn free product, you know, by making sales goals. You can earn like $1,200 worth of free product. So there's lots of fun little things to kind of get you moving along your way. But just in my last 2.5 years, you guys, I've been able to pay off all my student loans, which we never would have been able to do before. I swear, like they just never went away. Every month they just kind of stayed the same. And then we were able to get some rental properties so that my husband might actually be able to retire someday. You guys, we always had enough, but we never had like that little bit of extra to kind of make some progress somewhere. So for us to be able to do that, and to be able to go on some trips and travel and bring my kids, and the thing that's most valuable to me is being able to make memories with them. Just it isn't about money, it's about having the space to be able to do things that you want by design, you know, to enhance your family and experiences that you have. And I mean, it sounds so cheesy, but like it literally has been life-changing to me.
Oh, totally. I remember when I first started and I started making money, and I was like, wait a minute, because I really did not believe that you could. I mean, I didn't tell my husband, and I just charged it, and I was like, YOLO, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can at least like make that back. And I actually had sold my first order. I'll never forget it because it was $542. I had sold it before I even got it. Whew, hallelujah. But like once I realized like, oh, this actually works, like I really can make money, I was like, I want to have LASIK eye surgery. I'm like literally legally blind. And I thought, okay, I can save a little bit every month from my commission check for my sales, and in a year I'll be able to get LASIK. Well, on month 6, I signed up in August, this is February, I had my LASIK surgery, and I used just 1/4 of my commission check that month on my LASIK surgery. And I was like, I would have, if the whole zombie apocalypse happened tomorrow, I got my eyes done. Like, that was amazing. And my kids had never been on a plane ever, because just like Dawn, like we had enough, but we never had enough to like, I mean, we would road trip, you know, to a neighboring state or whatever. My kids went to Hawaii. We surprised them with a trip to Hawaii. They'd never been on a plane before. We paid off all of our credit card debt. We paid off student loans. We were able to move across the country, and we bought our dream home, really. And it was all because of this crazy little lipstick business. I never in a million years would have envisioned that for myself ever. And I'm just so grateful that I didn't let like my fear, my pride, my self-doubt, any of those things. I mean, they tried to get in the way, but I'm so grateful that I kept going. We haven't told you guys how to win all those good prizes. Do you want to know?
Do you want to know?
Give me some hearts if you want to know how to win those prizes.
Who wants the Roomba? That's what I would want.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So something you need to know about our team, should you choose to hop on board with us, which you should, something you need to know about us is that we really, really feel passionately about tacos, maybe even more so chips and salsa, and The Bachelor. If you don't, that is okay. We still love you. Like if you like trapeze artistry and kale.
Where do you pull these from?
I don't know, but we're on keto right now, so we're into kale. It's cool. But if you don't love it, that's okay. We still love you, and you can still sit with us. We want to sit with you. You want to sit with us. It's all good. But this is how you win. You need to message, everybody listening closely, message the distributor who added you. So not your buddy.
Yeah, so
okay?
if your friend added you,
group,
don't message your friend. Message the person that like added them.
Yep. Christine, I like those emojis. I see those tacos. That is me. Okay. Message the distributor who added you, and you need to tell them one of two things. You either tell them, because this is how we're gonna know you watched the video. So don't tell anybody this, or you're gonna decrease your chances of winning. So it's just for the people who stuck it out through our technical difficulties. Okay, you're gonna tell them either your favorite taco place or who you think is gonna win the Bachelor this season. Colton, you guys, he's a dream boat. Like, I don't know how much is going on up there, but I don't really care. Anyways, okay, so you tell your distributor, and then they're gonna tell us who's entered, and then the prize patrol will draw. Oh, and then I have another prize in my lap. Maybe you can, I don't know, I don't really want to show you a big shot here. I have like this chair that goes up and down, and my little boy lowered it, and they didn't have time to fix it. Anyway, okay, I'll just show you. And then for all of our new qualified distributors, you get you can sit with us shirt.
So if you come to sit with us, then you can wear a shirt that says you can sit with us. So
this is not like a crunchy t-shirt. This is a nice t-shirt. Okay, I was very picky with the t-shirt guy, and I was like, I want soft, no softer, no softer.
And there was one other giveaway that we did today too. And so we're gonna announce that tomorrow too. But I don't know if you can see.
No, we have 2 other giveaways.
Oh, it's hard to see in this light because it's so crazy. But you guys, this is the brand new limited edition girlfriend. So everyone's obsessed with it because it's like such a perfect new color. So we will also be raffling that off too. So
yeah, and we want you to wear these, and then we all want to take a group picture, because wouldn't that be so cute?
Okay.
Cutest ever. Okay.
So summarize. We will get you out of here. We're sorry. So it's $55 to join up. In January, there is a promotion that if you sign up, you get a $55 retail credit immediately put into your account to use for products. And then also the most important part about this is your 30-day business in a box success plan. Okay, your business in a box. Okay, so
and all of these things are just for the month of January.
Yeah.
So you got to get this done by January 31st.
Yep. Okay, but the shirt, by 31st, they still get the shirt. I don't know what the rules are for that. We didn't talk about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're a qualified distributor by the 31st, you get the shirt. And Prize Patrol will probably be making an appearance on Saturday. I would say tomorrow, but I don't want to overpromise and overdeliver. And
for sure by Sunday. But possibly surprised earlier than then. Okay, so
yeah, but it can't be tomorrow because people have till tomorrow.
Yeah, probably Sunday.
Watch the video. Okay, it'll probably be Sunday. Okay.
So we just hope that you guys feel how much we really want everybody to like have the fun sisterhood, opportunity to make a change in your life if you want it. And don't be that person. Did you guys see that meme that that little quote that I posted earlier? Like, don't be that kid that stands at the top of the slide, like overthinking it, worrying about just do it. Just go down the chute, try something new. That's the only way that you're really going to ever be making any change, is just to kind of be like, well, okay, let's just try it, because for sure, it was a leap for me. Like, I will not, it was a crazy leap.
Oh yeah.
Don't be the kid on the top of the slide. That's it.
Don't be that kid. We'll push you. We'll push you down the slide.
And we're way more fun over here. So that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
Nope. Okay. We love you.
Bye, you guys.
Come sit with us. Okay, if you have questions, leave them here. Oh, sorry. We forgot to tell you. Questions. When you have questions, anything you want to clarify, please reach out to the person who added you to this group. If you're ready to sign up, please reach out to the person who added you to this group. Again, not your buddy, the distributor.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Got it?
So everybody that's in this group, you guys, this is all the same team. Like, we're all on the same team, so it's not like you're, never going to see us again. Like, everyone in this group, we're all together. So that's it.
So we'll all be eating tacos, watching The Bachelor, wearing these shirts together.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, you guys.
Okay, bye, guys.